We're almost there.
It's like the longest possible ride over here.
What? The longest possible dried over here?
The longest possible ride.
We got here, the girl's like, I'm dry. Here.
Wow, yikes. That's not very good.
Amazing place. He's like, I'm in heaven.
I think we have the wrong building.
No, this is it.
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Messer Ezio. Annetta speaks quite highly of you. I can see why.
I appreciate the kind words, Madonna.
Ti prego, call me Paola.
Thank you for offering your home to my family, Paola.
It was the least I could do. You must be tired. Perhaps you'd...
No, grazie. I can't stay.
Why? Where are you going?
To kill Uberto Alberti.
I understand your desire for vengeance, but the Gonfaloniere is a powerful man. You are not a killer, Ezio.
Spare me the lecture.
But I can make you one.
And why are you going to teach me how to kill?
I'm not. I'm going to teach you how to survive. Come.
These first couple sequences are so boring because it's just stuff like, learn the ways of the thief.
Discretion is paramount in my profession. We must walk the streets freely, seen but unseen. You too must learn to blend like us and become one with the city's crowds. My girls will show you how.
Enter a group to blend.
Man, you're very inconspicuous there.
Is there a way to, like, zoom in?
No. Most of these girls are very ugly, though.
Yeah. Some of them are pretty.
Some.
Like, well, their
One
eyes...
there on the left is good.
Their eyes don't do them any favors.
No.
Look at that one!
Oh.
Okay, the eyes in this are so bad.
Yeah? Well, I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do about that. Look at those eyes!
Oh, it wants me to go over here. Okay, sorry.
Paola's like, stop looking at my stripper's eyes. Blend by sitting on a bench with civilians. What is the point of this mission?
To teach me how to blend.
Teach you how to Dougie? Wait, can you steal from her?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Isn't there like a trophy to get a ton of money from that?
Yeah.
She's pretty.
Yeah, she's not bad. But that's why she's the leader.
Oh no.
You have to blend in with your crowd. Blend in with those priests.
They won't let me blend.
They're like, you don't worship God. Blend in on that.
That guy's like, I can't tell where he went. He
Where'd
sat
he go?
down.
Well, you sat down by two people.
Right. Why can't I blend here?
Because you stole their money.
Well, it's later, though. Like, they should just forget about it and get over it. Am I wrong?
You're not wrong.
I know I'm not. That was a rhetorical question. Yeah, so anyway, that's what I was wondering, though. Look, I don't know why I said it that way.
Fine, suffer.
What?
Not you.
That guy got look at me. Wow. Did that guy get mad at you?
I don't know why. Yeah, I could see them bringing back those characters like that. I don't know. Do you think we'll get any more movies set, like, in the time that we've already gotten movies? Like,
Discretion is paramount.
Like Black Widow is set in the middle of, the MCU, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that we'll get any other movies? I know Eternals is ahead of it.
And become one with
But do you think we'll get movies like, this movie took place between Avengers 1 and Iron Man 3? Or like, this took place after Captain America 2? Or do you think that they're trying to just move on from those time periods?
I could see a movie going back in time for a character, like an older character, like maybe a Hulk movie or something like that, if they ever get the rights back to Hulk, to put him in a solo film.
I don't think they even want to make a Hulk solo film.
Why? Because that one was so bad?
It's not good, but it's not like the worst thing ever.
No.
But you're right, it is pretty bad.
I mean, I still want a Planet Hulk movie, which I know you could say, well, they already made it. But I would like a movie.
I know. Like, they could have done a movie, like, taking place before Thor got there.
Yeah.
Like, that could just be the follow-up, right?
Yeah, or something like that. But with their new cast of characters, I don't think they ever will. Like, they're not going to go back in time and make, like, a Doctor Strange movie that randomly takes place, like, 300 years before these or something.
Well, no, but they are doing
I don't
that
know why
with
I said
Eternals.
300, but...
They are doing that with Eternals, though.
Right. But I am saying I can't see them making a movie with existing characters
Right.
that aren't like the originals.
Well, what's a shame is it seems like they're going a little more political with, like, who they want to cast. Like, for example, bringing in Kamala Khan and America Chavez and stuff and, like, doing it all at the same time. It's very obvious, like, why they're doing it.
Right.
You know, it's not because it's, like, good for the story.
No.
It's because they can capitalize off of that demographic.
Yeah.
Let's be honest here.
Yeah, well, that's what most companies do.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, well, can we get money? It's like, yeah, you can get money off that. Hey, we love this group of people.
Yep. Just for this month, though.
Yep.
That's what it always is like, just for this month or just this week.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous.
I really hope the MCU stays good. Like, I love WandaVision. I really, really like Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Like, if it stays this quality, I'm definitely on board. I don't know what to think about Eternals. I don't know what to think about even Black Widow. Do I want it to be good? 100%. But the fact that they keep pushing it off, to me, shows they don't have much faith in it.
Right.
So I guess I'm not really sure what to think.
Yeah. And I mean, at this point, I don't really care that much anymore.
Yeah.
Because it's like, well, just release the movie.
Yeah, release the Snyder Cut.
Who directed Black Widow?
Zack Snyder.
Now
No, he
that you've
didn't.
learned to blend, I'll show you
What
how
if there was
to
a
use
Snyder
more
cut to
than
Black
just
Widow?
one arm.
Every time she like picks up a
Let's
fork or
teach you
something,
how
like,
What are you talking? Are you referencing
the
what
Wonder Woman
what I
song.
said about that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Wonder Woman one is a little interesting. Nice
Once you've
ass.
stolen from someone, Ezio, you must.
Why did
bring
she
him.
care?
Help! Somebody stop it! No. I've been robbed. Help!
Steal from 5 different people? Go steal from like a priest. You need to steal from the church.
That sounds good to me. I think there's something in the Bible about how if you could do that, that's pretty gamer. It's like, hey, you shouldn't steal, but if you can,
Oh, jeez!
why can't I counter?
You're like the widest hook I've ever seen in my life. You shouldn't steal, but if you can and get away with it, then you could. Pick up the body. Throw his body with the strippers.
No, not with them. I think he deserves.
I guess to be dropped right there.
No, I want to take him somewhere else.
Okay. This better be poggers or else I'm out.
Well, I'm gonna leave him in a random alleyway near where he did this, so that he can feel like the trash he is.
So he can wake up in the alleyway and not know why he's there
Yeah.
and feel like he was abused.
Which way did he go?
Crap.
Why are these like the Flash?
I'm just leaving him there.
Every time like these guards see you, they're like,
Did you hear that? I don't see him anymore. Alright, we have to go back here.
yeah, I think we have to do another mission with those people.
Well, these ones are boring. Like, I'm sorry for not being super invested in
I know.
this opening
I know.
sequence.
Well, we're technically around sequence 2, not the opening one.
Okay, sorry
But
about
it's
that.
not even until like sequence 3 before the game actually gets good.
It's not as bad as AC3's, like,
No.
500 sequences to start the game.
It's literally like a 15-hour process just to get to Connor, basically.
It's kind of dumb.
Yep. Yep, and I like Hatham. Like, Hatham is cool, but it's ridiculous.
I agree.
How do you do that?
Why are
What's
they
the
scared
problem?
of you?
What's the problem, huh? Where are you going? What's the problem?
It's like, are my memes too dank for you?
What the heck? Why is this girl like 45?
What is going on with that? She has like the weirdest tan I've ever seen in my life. Why? She has like gray hair.
You can go now, girls.
Oh, do we have to? So innocent.
He's cute. Now that you have learned how to approach the enemy, we need to find you a suitable weapon.
What will you have me use?
Ah, but you already have the answer.
Hey, my father's blade and bracer. How did you get them?
By using the same skills I've just taught you.
It's not exactly in working condition.
I assume you're familiar with Leonardo da Vinci.
See, but how does a painter factor into this?
He's far more than that. Bring him the pieces. You'll see.
Before I go, one last question, if I may.
Of course.
Why have you given your aid so readily to me, a stranger?
I too know betrayal.
Wow.
Okay, visit Leonardo's shop. You can do this one.
Are you bored already?
Yeah, because we're just in the busy work section of this.
Yep. I love Assassin's Creed. It's my favorite game series, but I literally hate the opening to every Assassin's Creed game.
Yeah, you know, actually though, the opening to Assassin's Creed 1 is fantastic. It gets you into the game immediately. So that's why I don't understand why they pivoted in this and they all just became like, hey, let's make him a minimum wage employee that has to deliver packages for like the first 2 hours. And then after that, his parents die and he's basically just Bruce Wayne. But then after that, he has to do all this training, right? And you'd think that would be fun, but no, it's not. Actually, go screw yourself. That's it. Like, thanks. Really
It's like,
appreciate
yeah, can
this.
I play as Ezio? No.
Nope. You can play as Sexio.
Sexio?
Yeah, he's like the prostitute brother of Ezio.
Oh,
So that you
okay.
can get his version of the story first.
Nice.
It's like... And you...
If you have like some God of War sequence going
Yeah,
on.
no.
too.
It's pretty...
What is going on
It's
here?
pretty dark. It'll be like, your ancestor did not use a condom.
Oh no.
And it'll desync you if you do.
Wait, I didn't even know that was here.
Nice jump. Where'd he go? He can't be far. It sounds like he's getting a pizza.
Can you get out of here? How do these people see me already?
Well, because you should have just waited for a minute, but you have zero patience.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm bored.
Well, I am too, but you literally got to a hiding point. No one knew where you were. If you would have waited 5 seconds, we would have avoided all this.
I'm sorry.
But you had to ruin everything.
I'm very sorry.
You ruined it.
I'm sorry.
You're a traitor. And I hate you.
I'm so sorry. Have I sinned against all of humanity?
Yes, you have. And frankly,
And Frank?
I don't think that that's very cool. She would have been a believer. That's what I hear.
She would have been a believer.
Can you believe he said that?
Why would this guy stab this random thing? Jeez, what is like happening? Like, holy crap. Like, stop.
Dude, you just got Ray Riced.
Well, I'm gonna Chris Brown this guy.
Wait, dude, he was floating.
How did he land on that
This
thing?
man's a god. Oh my gosh.
Chris Brown when he sees Rihanna.
I don't think you can make that joke.
It happened a long time ago.
It's a
I'm
domestic
fine.
abuse joke. You can't make that.
I'm fine.
Hey, you can't make that joke. I've decided for you what you can and can't say.
I'm not giving into cancel culture.
No. This is how free speech works. Your speech has consequences. So now if I kill you for saying that, and then I just find an instance where you said, like, someone said, how big do you want your drink? And you said bigger, and I just, like, I audio edited it to be the N-word. Now you're dead, and it's fine. I killed you, actually.
So then it's justified. Nice.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Oh, Ezio Auditore.
Oh, Ezio! Hey,
He
did you
needs
bring
an
him a
extra big
pasta?
condom. As a joke, your penis is small, though.
Did you bring him a meatballs?
Hey, let me suck on your meatball.
Hey, Ezio, do you have your meat?
Ezio, can you service me?
Ezio, make my pasta go from noodly to hard.
Tutto santo giorno che cerco. Let me clear a space. All right, let's see it. Fascinating. I don't know, Ezio. Despite its age, the construction is rather advanced. I've never seen anything quite like it. I'm afraid there's not much I can do without the original plans. Mi dispiace. Wait.
What are you doing?
The contents of this page are encrypted, but if my theory is correct, based on these sketches, it may very well...
It may very well what?
Please, sit.
Leonardo, eh?
Shh. remarkable. If we transpose the letters and then select every third... There! It's finished!
Huh? What's finished?
The blade. I managed to decode that parchment of yours. It showed me exactly what to do. Now all that's left is to remove your ring finger.
Really?
I'm sorry, but this is how it must be done. The blade is designed to ensure the commitment of whoever wields it.
Bene. Do it quickly.
I was only having fun, Ezio. Though the blade once required a sacrifice, it's been modified. You can keep your finger.
Incredible.
Yes, it is. Tell me, do you have other pages like this?
I'm sorry. Only the one.
Listen, if you ever do happen across another one of these, please, bring it to me.
You have my word. And thank you for fixing this.
By order of the Florentine Guard, open this door!
Just a moment. Wait here.
Are you Leonardo Da Vinci?
See, how may I be of service?
I need you to answer some questions.
Certainly.
My wife wants to open an OnlyFans. Can you paint her picture?
You have to paint pictures of the women?
Yeah, because they don't have cameras.
What seems to be the trouble?
A witness claims to have seen you consorting with an enemy of the city.
What? Me? Consorting? Preposterous.
When was the last time you saw or spoke with Ezio Auditore?
Who?
Non fare il finto tonto! We know you were close with the family. Perhaps this will help to clear your head.
I don't think that clears anyone's head.
What about now?
Those like weren't
Can we
even
like
intense.
murder this guy? Just
Yeah, we
kill him.
can. I'm gonna fast walk over because it'd be epic.
That was like the dumbest little kick. Okay, let's kill him. What?
What?
Why?
I was desynced because I was detected?
They told you to do that.
Yeah. Choose the hidden blade. Choose the hidden blade. Hey, you were detected. You didn't do that correctly.
Yeah. Huh. Okay.
Okay, I guess I'll try again.
Do you have to kill some other guy?
I don't know.
Seems to be the trouble.
A witness claims
Can I-
to have
do we
seen
really
you
have to watch this
consorting
again?
with
Can I
an
skip
enemy of the
this?
city.
Every time you fail this, we have to watch it.
Can I skip this? Oh, I it only gives me the option to abort the memory.
Consorting? Preposterous.
Wait a minute. Wait a second.
Spoke with Ezio
Oh
Auditore.
yeah, I like where this is
Planned Parenthood
going.
would like to know your location.
We know you were close
Actually,
with
that's a
the family.
misconception. They don't do abortion.
Perhaps
It's actually
this will
not.
help to clear
Oh,
your
sorry.
head.
Okay.
Ready
Emily,
to
evidence,
talk?
please.
I will give you
What
MLA
about
evidence.
now?
I'll also give you a brief
Demonstration?
history of the founder of it and a demonstration.
I know about the founder. They were racist.
Yeah.
The founder of Planned Parenthood founded it so that they could have less black people.
Yep.
Actually.
Yep. Why isn't anyone talking about that?
Well,
Grazie, Ezio.
that's in the past.
You're right. Okay.
I've grown accustomed to their abuses.
What of
But
the
that one
body?
time when I murdered
Bring it
10
inside
people,
and
that's
put it
not
with
in
the
the
others.
past. Like, come on.
Others?
I know.
Like, what is
City
the
keeps
problem
them
here?
trained for research.
Wait, the city gives him corpses? Wait. Can you steal from it first?
I just want to pick up the body. He's like, bring me this dead body so I could research on it.
What if the guy's still slightly alive?
I don't know. What if he is?
That'd be epic and gamer.
Would it be Poggers?
That would be so poggers, dude.
Alright, I'm going to drop the body over here.
See? Like it never happened.
Thank you, Leonardo. For everything.
Anytime. And remember, if you find more of those strange pages, bring them to me. Should they contain new designs, I will upgrade your blade as well.
Of course. Now, I really should be getting back to Paola.
Porgile I miei omaggi.
Well, at least we're getting into the interesting part of the game.
Yeah.
Hey, treasure. There's treasure there.
Oh.
It's right there. Right there. Somewhere there. So you're going the right way?
Oh.
Nice.
Sorry, that was me experiencing treasure.
You know what else I think really sold people on this game was you could go to other cities and stuff in Assassin's Creed 1, but this one kind of I would say it made them all bigger. You know, like it's not just one big city or anything. they're all pretty big.
Right.
You know, I think that's pretty impressive. I think another thing to answer your question about why people love this game, I think the homestead gave people like a
customization.
Yeah, I mean, you can't customize it enough because really it's just clicking X to buy a thing and then it's there. But I think it gave them a taste of that sort of thing. Like, oh, I feel like I'm invested in this world.
Yeah.
You know, I think that all that stuff, like, I think a lot of it's just world building that made people really go head over heels for this game versus 1. I think it was just all this expanded stuff.
Right.
But, you know, I don't know. I think that Ezio he's one of those characters. I think even Ubisoft said they shouldn't have made 3 whole games about him. You know, because it was just too much. I think that this character would have been a lot better if Brotherhood wasn't a thing. Like, if you had just made maybe like a scene when he's a little older, or like a sequence or 2 when he's a little older in Revelations, like the Age of Brotherhood, and then, you know, the rest of Revelations, and that was all one game.
Right.
That might have helped. I don't think he needed a whole trilogy, but...
No, and especially because Brotherhood, not that it was bad, but it, kind of like you said, it was kind of unneeded.
And it added stupid concepts to this series, like full synchronization.
Yep.
Which is the dumbest concept ever.
Yep.
I hate it. Because the whole thing about Assassin's Creed was freedom, you know? It was like, oh, where do you want to go? Where do you want to climb? Who do you want to kill? All this stuff. How do you want to kill them?
Right.
And then in Brotherhood, their whole thing is, you have to kill them this way or you didn't do it the way your ancestor did it. You have to do this thing or your ancestor will be mad at you.
Your ancestor's going to be mad at you. My ancestor's dead. I'll do it however I want.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it was annoying.
I'm not being racist. The only character who maybe should have cared how their ancestor would have done it is Connor, because those people actually honor their ancestors. Everybody else would have been like, I don't care, I'm just going to do this however I want.
You were gone for quite a while.
Leonardo likes to talk.
That he does. But I trust he did more than talk. I've given you the skills. Leonardo's given you the blade. All that remains is the deed.
Where can I find Uberto?
According to my girls, he'll be attending an unveiling tonight of Verrocchio's latest work. It will be held at the Santa Croce cloister.
Watch over my mother and sister while I'm away.
Of course, Ezio. As if they were my own.
Why is there like Air Force One going on outside?
I have no idea. Well, yeah, there's like noises all over the place. It's like a hurricane today. Visit the art show at Santa Croce and Uberto and Exact Revenge.
Wow.
Fair enough.
All right. Who's Uberto?
I don't know, but Santa's
that's
Crotch
Uberto.
is my favorite place to go.
It's Santa's
Trusted friend of the Auditore family. According to the history books, this guy was a saint. He prosecuted murderers, rapists, the worst criminals. One of the best lawyers in Italy, he won every case, in spite of the fact that he was self-taught. Now, I found a back door into the Templars' database server. I've been combing it for some kind of smoking gun. I found it. Apparently, Uberto's family was evicted by the Medici Bank. Uberto's been aching for revenge ever since. And the Templars promised him support. Ezio's father was standing in the way, and Uberto was jealous of his influence over the Florentine government. 2 birds with 1 stone, isn't it? It looks like Uberto used his election to the Signoria as his opportunity to strike.
So it looks like the Alberti family was actually a family, like in history. But
That's neat.
I don't see anything about that specific guy.
Well, if it's anything like a lot of the stuff in this game, it might have just been, you know, a loosely inspired thing. Do you like how they pretty much put trigger warnings at the beginning of every game? They're like, this was created by a multicultural team from different religions and skin colors, and they all like different things, and they have different flavors of ice cream that are their favorites, and they all like different movies. As I said, if you get mad at them, you hate everyone.
Right. Yeah, I do think that's kind of funny. It's a little unnecessary.
But is it? Because, like, we live in an age where everyone's mad about everything. Maybe it is necessary. Maybe they predicted that.
Well, I don't know, because my thing is always like, who really cares who's making it?
It's fiction.
Right. And also, you can't, like, gaslight people's history. Like, say, like, oh, well, you're not of that people group, so you're not allowed to make a game based on that history. It's like, why?
Yeah, I don't
Isn't
know.
history for everyone?
Yes.
I'm like, because I am a Scandinavian person, am I only allowed to like Scandinavian history?
And only make Scandinavian games.
Yeah, is that the deal?
That's the deal that a lot of people want.
So-
That's called segregation.
Right.
Come on.
Yeah, I don't get it. It's like, this is not really I don't really understand it. It's like, you should really want people to be making games about your own history, whatever that is.
Yeah, you should want them to be interested in it.
Mm-hmm.
Because otherwise they're just going to forget it and not care.
Yeah, and also, why does it matter, like, who makes it? This reminds me of that, I remember in our Demon Souls video, we talked about the McDonald's jerk sandwich.
The jerk-off sandwich?
Yeah, how, like, remember people were getting mad because they were like, not enough people from Jamaica were making this sandwich, so McDonald's is racist.
Didn't they literally mention white hands touching it or
Yes,
something?
they're like, too many white hands are touching this. I'm like, it's a sandwich.
It's a real shame too many white hands aren't touching the switch for your electric chair.
Yeah, I know. It's like, it's literally a sandwich. Do they need to fill a quota?
Yes.
Do they need to, like, make your sandwich
They
and,
need
like,
to bring
pass...
someone in from Jamaica.
Do they need to,
or
like,
wherever.
pass it around, like,
Turkey?
the entire restaurant and, like, make sure people touch it? Like,
Yeah.
oh, we have 10 workers here. We need to make sure at least 6 of them are not white that handle this sandwich.
Yes. I'm glad you understand. That means you're not a racist because you want to bring back segregation.
You're right.
Yeah,
That's how it works.
That's how it works.
I want everyone to be equal. How
equally
dare I?
separated.
Yeah.
I mean, that is how a lot of people want it, and they want it to be like, oh, you're white? Well, you can't make a story about black people.
Yeah. It's like, why can't I show an interest in your history?
Why shouldn't, like, well, basically, it's also telling them they shouldn't care about black people.
Right.
Like,
But then they get mad at you for not caring.
I wouldn't know, I always care.
Right. I mean, I do too, but my point is... Like,
No, I was just making a joke about how woke I am.
Right.
I mean, like, they say, literally, when people say, did you wake up? They, like, look at a picture of me. That's, like, what they're looking at when they say that. They're like, hey, have you woken up yet? And they look at a picture of me and they caress it. Why couldn't I jump that direction?
Why? You jump forward, he's like, jump 90 degrees to the left? It's
Okay,
like, no.
do that. No, I agree with you completely. I mean, it's... Also, here's the other thing. I've said this before. I think I said this in a Arkham Origins video, which I've just been kind of more and more, like, willing to say whatever I want, because, like, what are you going to do? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
who really cares if you say racial slurs? Who cares?
no, I'm not saying that. But, like, what I'm saying is, like, it's also the idea of owning cultures.
Yeah.
Like, okay, fine. Don't use anything that my culture created then.
Right.
I guess you're going to enjoy your lack of electricity.
Right.
I guess you're going to enjoy, like, no light bulbs.
Right.
Because, oh, that's right. White cultures, I'm being serious, like, European white cultures have been some of the ones to push forward technological innovation the most.
Right.
You can not like that. I can also just not like that, you know, like, if I want to be racist, I could be like, I won't eat peanut butter because a person of color created it, but that's stupid.
Right.
Does peanut butter belong to, like, people of color?
No.
Okay, does, like, electricity belong to white people?
No.
No. None of this stuff belongs to anybody. And at the end of the day, like, I'm, like, large part Irish. If someone wants to wear a traditional Irish garb and they're black, cool, thanks for honoring my culture.
Right.
Seriously. Hey, thanks, I'm glad you have an interest in, like, where my people came from. Or if someone, you know, is an Asian American, and I'm also, like, I'm largely Irish and Scandinavian. And Swedish, like, just in
That's
general.
Scandinavian.
Well, yeah, okay, whatever. But I was just clarifying.
Okay.
You know, if someone wants to wear those things, that's cool. And, like, for you, I'm not really German. I don't think I have any German in me.
Right.
But, like, what if I wore, like, a traditional German garb from pre-1950?
Okay. Wait, that's literally what it was.
Pre-1950.
From, like, I don't know, around 1940, somewhere around there.
You know, like...
Right, yeah,
like,
what if you wanted to wear something like that?
Like, what if I wore, like, a traditional German, suit coat from...
Right.
1812.
Right.
Specifically that. Like, are you going to be offended? Or are you going to be like, oh, that's cool. Where'd you get this? That's awesome. I didn't know you knew about this. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you're not going to be butthurt about it. Like, how dare you?
Those are my people.
It's the same thing. Like, you don't see the Egyptians being like, hey, Africa stole dreadlocks from us, but they did.
Right.
Like, I'm being serious. Like, people don't know what Egyptians like look like or what they looked like in history. Everyone assumes that they're black people. They were not.
No.
They were very tan. They certainly were not white, but they weren't black either. They were more akin to Middle Eastern.
Yeah, if you look at the Egyptian people even nowadays, they're not black.
No. So when someone says like, oh, well, you can't wear dreads because, you know, and I saw a video like this where there was this young black woman on a campus and she was like, you can't wear dreads. Like, my people created those. It's like, they didn't.
Right.
Like, you shouldn't have those then because the Egyptians were one of the first cultures to create them.
That's not possible.
Right.
One second.